Maugrim and Varden, who are our key villains, the White Witch's henchmen, sort of her version of the Gestapo.
We're looking for some humans.
The secret police. Our challenge with that is that they have to be completely real, and on set we had 8 wolves. We actually had a wolf that was Maugrim.
The wolves were interesting because originally we were hoping to get a lot of the wolf action in camera. We'd hired and trained a number of wolf hybrids.
My name is Sled Reynolds. What I do is I'm an animal trainer, obviously. You have to understand, Andrew Adamson isn't a wolf trainer. So essentially what you have to do is explain to him what you think that the wolves can do and what they can't do. What we want is to put something here so he has to go closer to the window.
Action.
Rugby, come. Come on, Rugby.
Throw a piece of meat right at the bottom of the window.
All right, go on. Feet up. Feet up. Good. Stay.
All right, Bob. Good. Stay.
We have 2 purebreds in here, but most of them are hybrids. Because of the nature of this movie where Maugrim is very stoic,
Take them.
a purebred wolf probably wouldn't work. So they're probably 90% wolf. And they're a little quieter than a purebred. And especially being with the kids, it would be very, very dangerous to do, wouldn't it, Brooke? It would be very dangerous to do with a real wolf. He's a good boy, huh? He is a good boy, huh?
So after we go through all this trouble, we finally get them on set, and we watch them working, and they look like happy little dogs. Their tails are wagging, and it's like, these are supposed to be our ferocious, evil nemesis for the kids. There's this one scene where we're sort of spiraling down to the beaver house from above, and the wolves are coming around and looking at it, and one of the wolves did something really silly.
This wolf here, that's Maugrim. He's supposed to be going up to the window and being vicious and mean, but he loses interest, turns around, and goes the other way. So we basically stripped him out completely and animated a CG dog in his place. Another area of concern was the tails. They don't look as mean as they could with those big swinging tails, so we actually went through and we painted out the tail on this wolf and other wolves that looked like their tails were just swinging too happily.
In the end, we did end up using, a number of shots with the wolves, and the way we did it was very clever of Andrew. He found a scene where most of the action would be okay, but it kind of didn't have a point to it. So we would add 1 or 2 CG wolves to the shot with the other wolves.
Here's an example of a shot where 2 characters walk up to the edge of the steps and stand there. It was another example of where the dogs just didn't look menacing enough. And to fix that, we kept those 2 dogs, but we inserted 1 more dog in the middle who did look vicious. And just by inserting that 1 dog, it changed the whole tone of the shot.
We based our CG characters on these real guys.
We had the dogs in here and we just took measurements of all these different features, how long the hair was in different areas of the body. The eyes are the mirror to the soul, and if you don't get that right, then you're missing the mark completely. We went to great lengths to make sure we made the eyes look as believable as possible, including getting all the anatomy right, building the eye physiologically correct for a canine eye. The anatomical structure of the body was also replicated as best we could to actually get the kinds of deformations that we needed in the body. We want to make sure that when the wolf moves, we really see the musculature under the skin.
It's very important to get them right. The fur has to look good, and the movement of the characters has to look believable.
Don't patronize me.